It's time now for the Peter Channel 5 o'clock news for this Friday evening, March 27th, 2015. Good evening, everybody. I'm Peter Wiggins. Here are your 5 o'clock news headlines here. Top story at 5 o'clock here on this Friday evening here is the co-pilot believed to have deliberately crashed the German Wings passenger jet into the French Alps, killing all 150 people aboard. Had hidden evidence of an illness from his employer, German prosecutors said on Friday. In Washington, Harry Reid detonated a Senate retirement bombshell in the same tough way he ran the chamber, spreading months, calculating his options beyond closed doors for acting in a sudden bolt of understated drama. Indiana Governor Mike Pence stirred up controversy this week when he signed a religious freedom bill into law. The law has businesses and civil rights groups up in arms and threatening or, in some cases, pledging to boycott the state. In San Francisco and Washington, an interest rate hike by the Federal Reserve may be awarded later this year with a gradual path expected to follow, although a downturn in the core inflation or wage growth could force it to hold off, the central bank President Janet Yellen said. In Baikonur, Kazakhstan, he's off the planet on the way to the International Space Station earlier. That decision by King Salman bin Abdulaziz Al Saud in order to airstrikes against Houthi rebels is the most important foreign policy decision undertaken by the House of Saud since revolution swept across the Arab world 4 years ago. In Mogadishu, Somalia, gunmen detonated bombs and sprayed people with bullets as they raided a hotel in Somalia's capital late Friday afternoon, killing a Somali diplomat and at least 5 other people in an attack claimed by Islamic militant group. Israel announced on Friday that it would release Palestinian tax revenues, frozen earlier this year as a punitive measure after the Palestinian Authority moved to join the International Criminal Court. Emerging details on a possible nuclear deal with Iran have drawn sharp criticism from congressional lawmakers on both sides of the aisle. Mike Shepard, the New York City firefighter's account of the East Village box, and he said it was a big one. Senator Ted Cruz, Republican of Texas, is coming to South Carolina for a 4-stop string as he will be making campaign stops in the Palmetto State next week. In Washington, province of a U.S. corporation in late 2014 posted a largest drop in 4 years, a reflection of an economy weighed down by a strong dollar and a weak global demand. Intel Corporation is in talks to buy fellow chipmaker Altair Corporation, a deal that would have likely topped $10 billion. Marking the largest merger in the semiconductor business, the Wall Street Journal reported on Friday. BlackBerry's Chen says sales are bombing out in a turnaround. Apple's chief executive Tim Cook has joined other tech firms that announced the law passed in the United States state of Indiana, which some argue could allow businesses to discriminate against gay and lesbian customers. Guess which fan favorite is returned for Heroes Reborn, as an old friend has joined the cast of Heroes Reborn as Matsuoka will represent as breakout role of Hiro Nakamura in NBC's new Heroes series that debuted in the fall of 2015. Zayn Malik's departure from British boy band One Direction has caused such consternation amongst fans that employers having a 9-day request for compassionate leave. An extinct marine predator called Yowanet Kootenai is the first new species reported from the Standard Marble Canyon fossil site in British Columbia's Kootenai National Park. New observations made from the Chandra X-ray Observatory and the Hubble Space Telescope show promising developments made in the field of dark matter. The White House released a 5-year, $1.2 billion plan on Friday to fight drug-resistant superbugs that include better tracking infections and faster testing of new drugs. British Ebola patient cured after experimental treatment. Okay, let us take a look at stock market report here at 5:04. The Dow closed the week 17,712.66, up 34.43. SP 500 did the same thing, 26.02, up 4.87, and NASDAQ 491.22, up 27.86. In the European market, DAX 11,868.33, up 24.65, FTSE 6835.02, down 40.31, CAC 34.06, down up 27.71. Asian markets, Nikkei 19285.63 down 185.49. Shanghai 3691.95 up 9.85. And HSI 24486.20 down 10.88. Oil markets, 44 down 2.99. Brent 56.13 down 3.06. Natural gas 2.658 down 0.03 of a point. Gold markets 1197.5 down 7.30. Silver 16.945 down 195 thousand a point. Copper 2.7645 down 465 thousand a point. Bonds, US 10 yield 1.9597 down 49 thousand a point. German 10 yield 0.209% down 1,000 a point. And Germany's 10-year yield 0.38% unchanged. FX bonds, the European US dollar 1.0887 up 4,000 a point. US dollar Japanese yen 119.10 down 0.08 of a point. And Great Britain pound US dollar 1.4875 unchanged. Okay, look at the commodities there. In the wheat, 507 and 3/4 up 8.5. Soybean 967 and a quarter down 7 and a quarter. Corn 391 down a quarter. Sugar $12.13 down 21 cents. Coffee 130.20 down $2.05. Cotton 63.55 up 47 cents. Rough rice 10.99 down 12 cents. And cocoa 2,744 down 16 points. Okay, let's take a look at New England incident alerts here at 5:06. Sandwich firefighters out on Forestdale School today with a gas leak. It was a box assignment. And in Camden, Maine on 17 Mill Street, CO's on scene of an active chimney fire. And police in Wakefield, Massachusetts are looking for a 16-year-old Taylor Fielder who is considered an endangered runaway. In sports stuff, Thunder of Oklahoma City released a statement from General Manager Sam Presti on Friday that announced that forward Kevin Durant will undergo another foot surgery and miss the remainder of the 2014-2015 season. Fall River, Massachusetts, the fiancé of former New England Patriots player Aaron Hernandez took the stand in his murder trial on Friday, telling the jury he was drunk in the hours before the slaying of his sister's boyfriend. Steve Lehman at a St. John's coach and messing with the tires is one of the most serious offenses in NASCAR, something the sanctioning body will not tolerate as NASCAR officials met with Sprint Cup Series crew chiefs on Friday morning at Martinsville Speedway to remind teams not to play around. And tonight, the Boston Celtics will be down at Madison Square Garden tonight to take on the New York Knickerbockers. Game time, 7:30 p.m. down in NYC. Peter Joe News on 5:07. Time now for a travel report here on this Friday evening, the gateway to the weekend here. And let's take a look at Greater Boston vicinity here, and 95 on the southbound side here. South of Boston here, 95. Stop and go in 3 spots. One spot, 120 in Kenton, down before Ponce Street. Another spot after Route 1 and around Mechanic Street. And another spot from 140 in Foxborough all the way down for 495 in Mansfield here. Route 3 on the southbound side, also around Braintree. 120 southbound backed up after Route 20 and Randolph to the Braintree split. We got an accident on 128 on the southbound side before 1A, Route 1 and Allwood here. And Southeast Expressway on the southbound side, it's backed up from 203 all the way up to the Braintree split. Southeast Expressway southbound side, it's backed up from the Pike all the way down from Morsley Boulevard. Route 93 on the northbound side is backed up from the Pike all the way up to the Zakin Bridge. Route 93 northbound, it's backed up from the Pike all the way out to after Route 128 in Reading here. 128 on the southbound side. 128 on the northbound side. It's backed up before Route 2 in Lexington from Waltham here. Doing an accident on Route 128 on the northbound side around exit 20. We're on Tupelo Road in Waltham, so expect some delays here. 128 on the northbound side is backed up after 3A in Burlington all the way up to Route 93 in Reading here. Route 2 on the eastbound side is backed up after Route 16 Belmont down for the Fresh Pond in Cambridge. Route 3 on the northbound side is backed up from Route 62 in Burlington all the way up to Billerica. And we got Route 3 on the northbound side is backed up from 495 in Chelmsford all the way before Route 4 in Chelmsford here. 93 on the northbound side is backed up before Route 110 in Lawrence here. 495 on the northbound side is backed up from Route 114 in Andover all the way up to Haverhill here. 93 on the southbound side slow around the Reading stretch here. 95 mile from 128 through the New Hampshire border. 128. Move on 5 from Redden all the way at the Gloucester. A look up in New Hampshire. Route 93 in the northbound side. The low slow from Salem, New Hampshire, all the way around Windham, New Hampshire. Everett turn back in the northbound side. The low slow around Merrimack. 95 mile fine from Seabrook all the way up to Portsmouth. 93 otherwise is more fine from Salem all the way up in the Concord. Everett Turnpike more fine from Manchester down for Nashua. Spalding Turnpike slow after 95 to before Route 4 in Durham here, so expect some delays here. And on the main turnpike, it's more fine from Kittery up into Portland there. Route 2 on the westbound side, a little slow around the Leominster stretch. 190 on the northbound side, slow before Route 2 in Leominster, so expect some delays here. 290 on the westbound side, slow from Route 70 in Worcester all the way down to downtown Worcester. 146 southbound, slow down to Millbury stretches there. Route 146 on the northbound side is backed up after 295 in Lincoln all the way up to North Smithfield here. Route 95 southbound slow from Branch Avenue in Providence all the way down for downtown Providence. 95 on the northbound side is backed up after Route 37 in Warwick all the way up to downtown Providence here. That's because accidents between 95 on the northbound side between 37 and Route 10, so expect a lot of delays around 95 here in Rhode Island there. 295 mile fine for Albert down for Warwick. Jamestown and Newport bridges are more fine here. And the Borden Bridge on the southbound northbound side is slow. Route 28 slow before the Borden Rotary due to a couple of accidents here around the Borden Rotary, so expect some delays there. And Route 6 mile fine from several down for Orleans here. Okay, let's take a look at what is going on in T here. Still on SL5 experiencing minor delays due to traffic here along the commuter rail. Commuter rail will be back to the full service on Monday, so that will be a relief to all the commuters there who rely on the T. But today there were some delays on the Frank line. Train 720, 4 p.m. from Forge Park 495. Delayed today due to late train traffic ahead, 15-20 minutes. Frank line, train 717, 4:20 p.m. from substation. Delayed today due to an early mechanical problems, 15 to 20 minutes. And on the Providence Stoughton line, train 813, 4:08 p.m. from substation. Delayed today due to Amtrak, 15 to 20 minutes. Providence Stoughton line, train 811, 3:30 p.m. from substation. Delayed today due to mechanical problem, 45 to 20 minutes. 45 to 50 minutes late. Okay, Peter Channel News on 512. Take a look at the weather situation here. Our current conditions here in North Massachusetts at 512. 43 degrees on temperature with overcast skies, humidity 8%, wind speed north about 3 miles per hour, barometer 21 inches, 37 degrees, visibility 10 miles per hour. Okay, let's take a look. Current conditions around the region here on this Friday afternoon here. It's 40 in Boston, 40 in Bedford, 44 in Fitchburg, it's 41 in Lawrence, 42 in Beverly, 39 in Gloucester, 44 in Fitchburg, 40 in Worcester, 42 in Sturbridge, 41 in Webster and Milford, it's 41 in Norwood, it's 43 in Taunton, 42 in New Bedford, it's 39 in Plymouth, 37 in Provincetown, 39 in Falmouth, 41 in Chatham, 38 in Cape Cod Bay, 38 in Nantucket, it's 40 in Block Island, it's 41 in Block Island, Providence, 42 in Wesley, 39 in Smithfield, 46 in New York City, 45 in Nislip, 41 in Montauk, 46 in Bridgeport, 45 in New Haven, it's 43 in Denver, 41 in Waterbury, 43 in Meriden, 44 in Hartford and Winslow, it's 43 in Springfield, it's 44 in Greenfield, 42 in Athol, 37 in Pittsfield, 38 in Northampton, it's 45 in Albany, New York, it's 44 in Sturgill Springs, 40 in Rutland, Vermont, it's 39 in Bennington, 36 in Brattleboro, Vermont, it's 43 in Lebanon, New Hampshire, 43 in Keene, New Hampshire, 41 in Jaffna, New Hampshire, 43 in Laconia and Concord and Manchester, New Hampshire, 44 in Nashville, New Hampshire, 47 in Portsmouth, New Hampshire, and Portland, Maine here. Alright, surface map here around the country here, and it shows station front down for Saskatchewan, merge the warm front from south-central Saskatchewan, down for western Dakotas, down for western Nebraska, down for north-central Colorado, merge with the cold front from southeastern Colorado, down for eastern New Mexico, down for Texas here, and a warm front down for Louisiana, and merge with low pressure from northeastern Texas, and a warm station front around Mexico, merge with a cold front from central Mexico, down for the Gulf of Mexico, down for north-central Florida, and up the Carolina, Georgia coastline, and merging with a station front off the North Carolina coastline, sliding all the way out to sea. Another cold front from western Pennsylvania, stretching down from New England and up New Brunswick, merge with a low pressure in eastern Quebec and down for central portion of Quebec. Front line from central Tennessee and down for South Carolina here. And we've got a front line from eastern Utah down from northeastern Arizona with a low pressure by northeastern Arizona around the four corner region here. Another front line from southern Nevada down for western Arizona down for the Gulf of California. Get a front line from north central California down for the California coastline here. And a cold front with a low pressure off the British Columbia coastline. And a front line from Alberta down for western Montana with a low pressure in southeastern portions of Manitoba here. And we got high pressure in southeastern Texas and another two ridges of high pressure. One ridge around the Northern Rockies around the Intermountain region here, and another high pressure ridge stretching down for the Western Great Lakes and down for the Central Plains here. And we got low pressure off the New England coastline and low pressure around the Carolina coastline here. Our front line from Central Tennessee down for South Carolina here. It is 27 degrees out in Detroit, 33 in Pittsburgh, 48 out in Washington, D.C., 56 in Atlanta. Look at Miami, 90 degrees, 76 in Brownsville, Texas, 69 in Dallas, Texas, 41 in Kansas City, 40 in Omaha, Nebraska, 30 in Chicago, Illinois, 33 in Minneapolis, St. Paul, 70 in Great Falls, Montana, 61 in San Francisco, 61 in Seattle, 60 in San Francisco, 78 in Los Angeles, another 90 this time in Phoenix, 79 in Las Vegas, it's 62 in Salt Lake City, Utah, 61 in Denver, and 67 out in Albuquerque, Mexico. Here. Alright, let's take a look at our radar situation around the country. Around the region, it shows light rain showers coming to much of the Cape Cod, except for Provincetown, and stretching down from Martha's Vineyard, and hugging the south coast of Massachusetts, and covered around south central Rhode Island here, and the eastern tip of Long Island there. And zooming you out, and it shows rain showers stretching up the New England coastline and hugging between extreme down east Spain and extreme northwestern portions of Nova Scotia here. And a lot of rain showers coming to much of the Nova Scotia coastline with a few sleet pelts mixing off the eastern coast of Nova Scotia here. Rain showers and sleet around southeastern portions of Newfoundland here. And the rain showers stretching all the way down the Atlantic seaboard. And wow, look at that. Moderate heavy bands of rain around Fort Myers, Florida here, and stretching around West Palm Beach, and some another bands of heavy showers and storms perching around the Tampa area and around near Daytona Beach. And another line of showers and storms from northeastern Florida around Jacksonville, stretching up the Georgia Carolina coastline here. And some spotty rain showers in western Carolina is there, and a line of rain showers from northeastern Arkansas down from northern Mississippi to northern Alabama, and stretching out central Tennessee down for Kentucky, and down for northeastern portions of Kentucky. Some snow showers from northwestern Indiana, down for southwestern Ohio, around Cincinnati, down for Columbus. Snow around southeastern Michigan, around Detroit, and then up to the northern and north central portions of Ohio, around Cleveland. And a lot of snow showers from southwestern Pennsylvania, down for Pittsburgh, stretching down through central and western New York, and up in the upstate New York, and up in the northwestern portion of Vermont. There. We've always seen some snow showers from south-central Manitoba down for eastern portions of the Dakotas, down for western Minnesota. Some snow and sleet and rain showers around east-central portions of Nebraska, down for southeastern portions of South Dakota, down for west-central portions of Iowa here. And a lot of rain showers from south-central southwestern tip of British Columbia, stretching off the western Washington coastline, and some rain and sleet and snow showers in east central portions of British Columbia and down for some rain showers in southeastern portions of Alaska here. Alright, let us take a look. Let's take a look at our radar satellite loop. Shows the line of clouds from Mexico, stretching it down the Gulf of Mexico and coming from Florida, up into Maine, up the Atlantic seaboard, and up into the Canadian Maritimes there. Patchy clouds from mid-south region, stretching down for Ohio Valley, down for the eastern Great Lakes, and up in New York State, Pennsylvania, and line of clouds from the central and northern plain states down to the Dakotas and down to southern Manitoba, stretching it down for the western Canada and covered it down for western Washington and now for northwestern portions of Oregon here. Alright, let's take a look at our current forecast discussion around the country here. And it shows a ridge across the west and trail across the east, and a below normal temperatures east of Rockies, and Relatively quiet in temperatures of precipitation nationwide, and the upper level atmospheric pattern over the next few days will be featured with a ridge over the western United States, as an anomaly deep trail over the eastern United States at its surface. This will result in below normal temperatures for this time of the year. From the Great Plains eastward to the East Coast and highs on Saturday will not get out in the 40s from the many areas and making it feel more like February instead of late March. The front that brought the widespread rain in the East Coast states is now moving offshore, as however there will be a few lingering rain and snow showers from the Great Lakes to the northeast United States, with low, light snow accumulations possible over the higher elevations and out west. Some rain and high mountain snow likely over the northwest parts and northern Rockies as the front of the boundary moves across the region, and dry conditions are expected elsewhere, with the drought conditions continuing unabated. Here. Alright, let's take a look at the forecast. Let's get around the region here. And it shows a weakening cold front will move across New England this afternoon and move farther offshore this evening as a weak low pressure moving up the coast will bring some light snow to southern New England tonight and Saturday. High pressure will bring pushing south of New England on Sunday. Another batch of precipitation is possible late Sunday night and the Monday ahead of the cold front. Near term until 6 a.m. Saturday morning. Scattered light rainfall continues across portions of southern New England this afternoon, and temperatures mainly 40 to 45 degrees region-wide. 27/12Z guidance suite has come into reasonable agreement with the overall synodic pattern tonight as a low pressure passes well southeast of the 40 and 78 W benchmark. Late tonight, although this low pressure is still expected to be past some 200 miles from Nantucket, we do still expect an inverted trail to arrive after midnight tonight. There remains abundant moisture and a lift within the dendritic snow growth zone, and so we expect snow development all becomes a matter on the boundary-later temperatures and how quickly then can get low enough to support snow all the way through the ground. This will likely happen first across the higher terrains of central and western Massachusetts, and 27/12Z guidance continues to advertise abandoned signature development late tonight. However, some significant detail differences are yet to be resolved. Their differences concern the location and duration of the abandoned signature. Most of the guidance, particularly the higher resolution guidance, favors a portion between Worcester County and the western suburbs of Boston. Some of the guidance include the latest trends of the HRRR bring this band as far west of the Connecticut River Valley. At this point, thinking the band most likely will stay east of the Connecticut River Valley, with predominantly north winds preventing much of the westward push. We'll need to monitor this development over the next 12 to 18 hours. Temperatures will be slow to fall with light winds and cloudy skies. Heavier precipitation will be speed up this process later tonight as wet bulbing occurs. Here. Okay, let us take a look at our weather notes here. Weather notes. Water temperature 37 degrees. Expect tomorrow's snow to be a nuisance, so I expect about 1 to 3 inches out of this snow system here, but a sunny Sunday on tap, and temps are expected to be near normal next week, and I'm expecting tonight's lows will be 20 to 33 degrees, and tomorrow's highs will be 33 to 38 degrees here. And latest on the snow, moisture, deep layer of lift and instability will be present along an introverted northern trail where low-level winds converge. What we expect: widespread light to moderate wet snow, localized bands of moderate to heavy snow. Snow may mix with rain at times, and where exactly the moderate to heavy snow bands will develop, as well as associated intensity, impact, and snowfall amounts. Whether snow will accumulate especially along area roadways, as temperatures will be around freezing, much of it depends upon the intensity of the snowfall. Where it takes place is a slight shift to the forecast snowband east to west can result in different outcomes. In fact, headlines are not in effect, knowing that there will be snow across the area, and to be aware that snow can be intense at times, resulting in travel impact and adverse road conditions here. In fact, the slippery conditions along with a reduced visibility are at times. We got a special weather statement here because we're going to get some snow tomorrow here. A low pressure passing well southeast of the southern New England will be producing some snowfall within our region. The expected timing will be late tonight and Saturday. Travelers should be prepared for low visibility at times, along with possibly some snow-covered roads, and total snowfall accumulations of 1 to 3 inches are expected, with local higher amounts are possible. Okay, let's take a look. 7-day forecast goes like this. For tonight, showers likely mainly after 4 a.m. Petrobog between 10 p.m. and 3 a.m. Then Petrobog after 4 a.m. OS. Clouds got low about 32 degrees. Light north wind, chance of precipitation 6%. New precipitation amounts less than 10 inches possible. For Saturday, snow showers, high near 38 degrees. North wind about 7 to 10 miles, but chance of precipitation is 8%. New snow accumulation less than 1 inch possible. For Saturday night, Chance of snow showers mainly before 1 a.m. Mostly clouds got low about 22 degrees. North wind about 5 to 8 miles per hour. Chance of precipitation is 50%. New snow accumulation with less than 1 inch possible for Sunday. Most sun skies have about 40 degrees and northwest about 6 to 8 miles per hour. To Sunday night, most of the coast got low about 27 degrees. Southward about 5 to 8 miles per hour. For Monday, slight chance of showers afternoon. Some sun and puck skies have about 50, low about 30 to 30 degrees, and chance of precipitation is 20%. For Tuesday, both sun skies with a chance of rain and snow showers. Mostly sunny to mostly clouds skies have about 52, low about 31 degrees. Chance of precipitation is 40%. For Wednesday, a chance of rain and snow showers with some sun and puck skies have about 47, low about 32 degrees, and chance of precipitation 30%. Thursday, a chance of rain, some percent and mostly clouds have about 52 to about 34 degrees, and chance of precipitation is 30% on Thursday, up and into 40% by Thursday night, and for Friday, percent have about 54 degrees. Here's weather phrase of the evening: a cold Friday in Tap, and some snow on Saturday. People say have a good evening with a good positive attitude. I'll see you for an 11 o'clock report. Have a good evening.